have the 4-hour price chart for Palantir Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker PLTR. So as we can see here, the stock is trading with a fair amount of surging selling pressure here to start the trading session. And as we can see, most of this activity, really is starting to focus our attention on the prior support zone, which we have been watching here, coming in at roughly 2650. So as we can see here, this would be 2550. I apologize. So as we can see here, we have seen a bit of a false breakout activity in both directions here. We're going to drill down to the shorter term timeframes here in a moment, but we can see that there was this breakout to the top side, but then this was followed by another period of indecision in the market, and then a massive decline lower. So we first want to take a look at these 4-hour candles here, because this does give us a little bit of information about how this breakout here to the top side here actually unfolded. So as we can see here, first we were sort of developing a kind of a top end to this trading range here, which came in at roughly 2730. And then to the downside, as I said, we're looking at just below 2550 as a range low to the downside. So here we did see this upward break here. We did see some significant price moves on the shorter term time frames, and we did see a breakout to the top side here that even included, a short term break above this 20 period exponential moving average, which would be the yellow descending line here. But what we did not see here was a close above any of these levels. We did not see a close above this 20 period EMA, and we also did not see a close above this range high here. So as we can see here, this is a red candle. So the bottom of the candle body is what tells us the closing price for this trading period. So as we can see here, it does close below this range high, and we also do not see a close above this exponential moving average. So this did bring us right back within this trading range. And then the following trading candle here is a doji formation. It's a doji candlestick pattern, which does suggest a period of indecision in the market, sideways trading activity overall. And what this did tell us is that we were just continuing to flatline at the top of this trading range. So now, as we're seeing, a lot of broader selling pressure in the market, it does look like Palantir is also falling victim to these more generalized trends. If you look at the NVIDIA chart, for example, I just posted a video on NVIDIA. That stock is starting to completely collapse. This latest round of selling pressure has been, widespread and broad based. We've seen a large number of high value mega cap stocks start to come under significant selling pressure. And for the most part, Palantir has held up very well here. We were even seeing some rallies and some gains as the rest of the market was trading lower. But at some point, if that selling pressure doesn't stop, it just becomes more and more difficult for individual stocks to sort of rise above the rest and continue to outperform, because people are just getting more anxious and ready to pull out their positions and take whatever gains they can. So, as we can see currently, this was a false breakout here to the top side. There's not much question about it at this point, and we are now refocused on these lows right around the 2550 area. There are two reasons we're focused on this price zone. Currently, we can drill it down to the 1 hour time frame to get a bit of a closer look here. So as we can see here, overall, what we're looking at is this it's roughly 2540 area is the price low from the July 25 trading period. So on the prior chart, we could see that the 100 period exponential moving average on the 4-hour chart, we can just go back there quickly because I should have mentioned it. Here we can see that the this rising purple line here is coming into contact with this prior support zone. So this does sort of lend validity here, and it sort of makes it, it almost magnetizes it as a downside target. It really focuses market attention on that area. So this level 2550 is going to start to really work as a magnet here, because we do have this rising 100 period EMA and these prior price lows coming into contact with this same zone. So we'll just go back quickly to this 1 hour chart. We can get a better idea of what this actually looks like. So, as we can see here, overall trading volumes are starting to kind of flatline a bit. We have seen a bit more selling pressure over the last few hours, but for the most part, these trends are starting to decline in trading volume. So we've got a little bit of a decline here, and then a much larger decline here. So overall, what this does tell us is that the market is trending lower, but these moves lower are not really being confirmed by increases in trading volume. So this is starting to look like a low liquidity market situation, and a lot of this could be based on the fact that we have several important earnings reports that are going to be released over the next few days. This trading week is the most important trading week of the year, in my opinion, because we're seeing quarterly earnings reports from Apple, Microsoft, Meta Platforms, the Facebook parent company, and Amazon as well. So, these are all Mag 7 stocks. This is the majority of the Mag 7 group here, with 4 of the 7 reporting earnings. So, this is a very critical period here, and it's also a low liquidity period as well, which means that increases in volatility are possible. This is definitely, we can see this in the trading volumes for Palantir here. So, there's a lot of information that's being released during this week. We've seen a lot of selling pressure over the last 2 weeks, and we have these summer thinned liquidity conditions, which do make it much easier for stocks to be pushed around with greater levels of volatility. So, there's sort of almost a perfect storm of events going on here that are sort of conspiring against this stock at the moment. As I said, this stock did perform pretty well during most of these declining periods. I mean, the stock was actually gaining for about roughly 10 days as the market was really declining, because we can go back here and look at the declines really started around June 11th. And as we can see here, we posted near-term highs, following that period. I mean, for the next 10 days or so, the stock was actually moving higher, even as most of the market was falling. But a stock can only hold up a boulder for so long if the broader pressure here is working in the wrong direction. It just becomes much more difficult for the stock to hold up over time. So currently, what I'm watching to the downside is this 2540 level, below, and then roughly 2740 to the top side, 2750 to the top side. If we were able to break above here, we would be breaking above the hourly exponential moving average cluster, and then this would make it possible for stocks to break higher here. But we're probably going to need to see some positive earnings this week. So here's the current market update for Palantir Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker PLTR. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.